Well, isn't that a nice sight for a change, people? 2 sails. And, even better, isn't that a nice sound? As in, there's no sound of an engine. So, happy to report that having cleared Cape Brett, which is way down there, the sea state has calmed down a little bit, and the wind has just cooperated enough that we can get some sails out and cut the engine. So yeah, I'm fairly tight on the wind, not hard but tight, and still making some good speed down towards my evening anchorage of Fungatar, which is back down here where I came from a few days ago. It's about 5 miles to go and I'm doing about 6 to 7 knots. So yeah, about 3/4 of an hour. So yeah, very respectable kind of 6:15, 6:30ish. So might even have time for an evening swim and a drink before dinner. So yeah, all very civilised. Don't quite know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm a bit torn between continuing straight down the coast on the usual kind of route back home towards, say, Cowal maybe, on the way to Gulf Harbour, or I'm really quite tempted by the option of scooting out a bit further east, Great Barrier Island, and just seeing if I can get in there just for one night and then back into Gulf Harbour, just because I haven't been to Barrier for a couple of years. Fogg has never been, and I might just try to grab the opportunity. So I think I will plan to leave Mimi Fungatar early tomorrow morning, sort of first light, and just gauge the conditions as I clear the headland and make a decision then. Do I go direct or do I go via Great Barrier? Other than that, it's been it's a pretty event-free journey today. Very, very quiet. There is very little traffic. I've seen nobody else out here. I have heard some traffic on the radio. In fact, I heard a mayday about half an hour ago. There was a small-ish motorboat, well, say small, 10 meters, so not that small. There was a motorboat very close to the entrance to Tutukaka, and they put out a mayday. They sprung a leak, taking on water, and were sinking. And evidently, it was a real thing. And they, I've now heard they have actually sunk, but there were 2 people on board, and they got off onto another boat. So I was about 15 miles away. So much too far away to be of any help to anybody on this occasion. So, with that, I will enjoy the last few minutes run into Mimi Fungatar. I will have a sunset beer, I think, as I'm heading in, and yeah, I will. I'll let you know what I plan to do when I know what I'm going to do tomorrow morning.